No, me I go home and Jamaica go help. Poor people out of Jamaica need help. Me not give me money to Battersea dance woman no whatever because then treat the dog them better than me. And when the situation with me empires, when they come to come trick me to go for a medical suspend. I said if I was a dog at Battersea, if I was an animal at Battersea, what they that treat me better? Me have all them there. Yeah? Only for poor people there in Jamaica. We need help. God bless me. So may I use the blessing. God bless me. May I use the blessing wisely. Whatever may have left. Yeah? May I stop pay for love? May I stop pay for love? Yeah? Me can what? 148. Yeah? No, I'm good right now. First time I used to whatever, you know, so me calm down or whatever. But you can't fight fire with fire all the time. Yeah? 148 boy soon 50. And 145. Yeah? And now him a go continue. Me friend when me say to my son, he say he want get in doctorate. Me say, Val, go and go do it. Don't make nobody push you around. Yeah? With what money me we have and what me have plan. Yeah? No, me fi sit down in here for my brother tell me how whatever. And that he want it. But you see? You see? He left Jevan at Jamaica and take him pitney mama. And Jevan down there chat. You know, no say whatever. Whatever that left, they left Jevan at Jamaica. Of course. Sorry? I mean, I need that section. I carry. I when they look about paper done and I will carry me in for Dennis and Dennis no. Not tell me so. Okay, yes, I data fine for him, but you're even involved. And then they carry him go. And the wife, yeah. Then the wife tell me free, yeah. Well, you know about it, me know about it too. And the house where he living and where me, I feel me money making the property ladder. And you know where no saying that instead that I make they arrest him. So him and his wife have it there in a car out a road. While that in the same house. You go away. Go ask them. No ask me that the question. Yeah. And you make me voice of it. No ask me that the question. Go on. For because you pick me now, make me in a summer with me in a. So no make me you have nothing. Me no when tell you say I know me grand pick me. But if your grandmama no when call me and tell me about it, me wouldn't know nothing about him. So no make me and you have nothing. Lisa no make me and you have nothing. I never tell you nothing about abandon. Me not tell you nothing about abandon. But uno no start use that pitney there as whatever neither. No use him as nothing over me head neither. Please do not. Okay. But you know when try to know me before your grandmama tell me boy. Did you try to know me for my son tell you say if you get in touch with me, what am I gonna do? So you know better come tell me father me yes, girl. Okay. So you leave it where it is. You, for my son threaten. You know see how whatever. Cock mouth kill cock. Leave it alone. Leave it. Don't make it get worse and we get it. You know. Make it unready. For me no want because of anything we nobody do, we can do something for help that little boy, especially stage where in there. Me no want what happened to him. Me and him papa happen to you. Me defend dumb picking. Me no way want, once me see that picnic, me no way want nobody tell me say a fool picnic. Me no way want nobody tell me a fool picnic. Me no have big picnic. Mama say hand 9 pound, how much you pound picnic? 6 pound Kevin wear and Val wear 6 pound little bit. Me no have big picnic. Yeah? Me no have big picnic. The mother had said she have big picnic. Me have little picnic me have. But me no want nobody to tell me. Me no want nobody to tell me when me blood day. You know see Val? Kevin a more for him worry them and he have a look at my brother Ashton. Especially when he grow him beard. But I'm Murray print out pan Kevin. And me, and you can't tell the difference whether Val register or Nemad. You can't tell the difference. Yeah? And Val spit in image on me. So me talk by love. Yeah? Me talk by the love. Yeah? But when woman come in a family, I can't talk about. Me did it say, you love Kevin more than Val. And no, mother not supposed to. You don't know what me go through with Kevin. I think Kevin Papa got a quote. Me try, me say, me I set up my little storytelling. Me buy me Cynthia. Nobody fi help me. Yeah? Nobody fi help me. See, this I sit there and me go buy all expensive things. From when, whatever. But when me stress, make sense me even try it. Because of this, so the stress whatever day. So nothing now go happen. Until he come back, me just have to wait, make whatever. As soon as me set up, me it out of the sitting them last night, then put down in there. Yeah? See now, somebody come through, go through the door. A normal come through and go through. Me not have no need to look through the window. But if you go slam door, you go this and that, me I go look through my window with my camera. Eh? What's so hard about that? What's so hard? Yeah? How much you owe a gone? You want to go down. I have so many things here. I have reams and reams of things here that I write. See my book. Me have whole heap of poem. After me book this. Not a strong woman everywhere, but my mother is the focus. Signed by Sir Mark Rowley. I know me have police are coming here and come tell me say whatever. And woman are tell me say whatever. And none of me people them and me pitney them can come in and say, all right, Ratty, I go celebrate mama birthday. Make we do so. No? No. So I mean when I plow and then me have people like you will come on board and give me advice. I mean when I plow on, nobody. So is it any wonder that nobody now help me, five me people they not help me? Where them I help? Where stranger help me for? Stranger have no reason to help me. No reason. No, I stick to my word. If you request that, that's the thing, you know. Mimi Owusu and our friend is coming here. I'm on it, whatever. And they said I'm not to film them. And I didn't. I am here working and they're playing dominoes over there so with my brother who was here. And they're not in the thing. I am a girl to my word. I am a girl to my word. That's your right not to be filmed. That's part of the GDPR. You're right not to be filmed. Yeah? Because if you go into any business place or anything, okay. I'm gonna go straight early and come back and do it in the afternoon. This and do it in the afternoon, yeah? Because I have this. See, this is just one of the things. That's mama. That's my mama. You see how my so I'll go to Streatham early, come back and do it in the afternoon and dress up like a good yardy girl and mama Lou. You think nobody could have dressed like my mama Lou? That's my mama. That was her at her son's wedding, Valentine's wedding. Her favorite son. So I wasn't favorite. And it didn't bother me. I was favorite for my, well, in a sense too. That's just one thing. And this is, I wrote the eulogy, my son and his wife, because then those times, get me front up, nothing. A counseling bring me here. I'm meeting a man by the name of Tony Seeley. So I wrote the eulogy. My son and his wife edit it and read it. And them time although I started my YouTube 2012. Mom died 2014. I put everything was Facebook. Focus was Facebook. And I post it had 7,000 and odd views on Facebook back then. Then Chocho, you have to wait till Chocho season. You can come and we do some planting, how you mean? When you warm up, come if you're in close proximity. Then we could do some, keep my fingers crossed. Then we could do some planting and some whatever. And you do the lead, whatever you want us to do. If you want me to do a contract agreement. You see, you make me laugh. These are the things that, So Chocho season go round. You have potato season because even now in the cold, potato is going. Irish potato is going out there. I should bring the runner bean so you see the different color of the runner bean this year. No, I'm gonna start over. When I start over, I will bring because this is what keep me going. Okay, sweetie. No, I don't go over whatever because there are certain laws. You see me flipping, and in a certain situation, especially where children are concerned, you can get in a big trouble. So I even when you're in public and I'm filming, I'll hold my thingy down when I see certain people. And I don't put certain people in whatever. I remember there was this guy named Carl. Carl is a legend. When I wrote Carl's tribute on Facebook, it shared how many times. And when I saw Carl, he was in a situation where he couldn't be filmed. Oh, you have to keep up. Chocho season just finished. So it will start in the summer. I'll tell you something about Chocho. I'm gonna start over again. So I'm hopefully start. I'm on the other one, and I don't want it to go too long, and then I don't get it saved. So I'm gonna do this, but I'm on the other one, so you might hear it. So I'm gonna leave this now. I have company. It's good for my MH, because my big problem is I have nobody to talk to, and I end up talking to myself. That's why sometimes I use this platform. So yes, Chocho says I'm gonna close this down, but because I know you're on this, I'm gonna close this and so I start to restart it. So I can explain about certain things that I'm planning to do and show you guys certain things. And then maybe you can help me see how I can move forward. So I'll show you some of my artifacts that I have and what I am intending to do. Because somebody have to go. Oh, and I can also do this, my Facebook memories, as I have company. So when me say I'll Andrew Holness day, I do whatever. And me used to do my brother writing, yeah? And when me I get blamed for certain things, yeah, that and one of the reasons I said to myself, I'm not rushing into any relationship with nobody, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let anybody use me for further and think because I'm in need. Until I am emotionally well, I will not enter in any sort of relationship with anybody. When I come back, I'll tell you something about the chocho. So I'm gonna end this one and come back. Restart it. Hopefully it starts. Because this is my life now, storytelling and bring up things. And me I go bring me chocho. So because I see you said how chocho expensive, I know. I can't function without the thing and I go buy expensive one and it's still not working. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm gonna bring my countrymen so we can do things with this. I'm very good at certain things. I'm not a baker. I could do total like my mother, wheel up, wheel up. The fancy baking, I'm not that. Okay, I'm very good at certain things. I've been cooking since my idea mini. So I'm gonna get my tea and come back. So I go because I was talking church. So this is one of the chocho from my garden here. I left it, I put it in the fridge. So it's not going. I'm not even gonna eat it. I'm using it for my storytelling. So see, it's not growing. You see how massive this is? And most of my chochos are this size. And I go into Tesco. I go into Tesco and I look. And chocho, the chocho would be about, this is about two times the size of the chocho I see in Tesco selling for £3. You know what I do with my chochos? I give them away. Most of it I give away at the gemology thing, that one person get all 3 chocho. I just distribute like I used to distribute. Here it is. I went out there now. The same day madam was tormenting me and flaming me in my garden, said she wanted for a defense. And what did I see? 2 chocho left. Yeah? So I'm a person who you need to know. So this is another chocho that was left. You see how massive it is? On the vine. So I said, let me pick it up. I can use it for so people understand because it's turning like soft. Yeah, can't do nothing with it. And this is the other one. See how it with another chocho was left on the vine. So I said, let me use it for research. Yeah. So now let me tell you how I started doing chocho. I done chocho. Ras Happa gave me chocho. Not last year, year before last. Ras Happa gave me one, Robert gave me one. I got about 2 from Robert's one, and I got about 6 from Ras Happa. I have been planting from I was about 6 years old because I moved to where my parents bought our own land. So this is the thing. My parents bought their own land it was Kane community. This place, they call this place Walbra Hall. So you know one man have whole heap of money and him do up the thing and then later on him sell out everything. So like Westmoreland in particular that I know of. Once they started selling out the cane fields and whatever so that people can have their own land. And there's a place there named Prospect Park where they had it was like pasture. And there was one cow on the thing when my brother went and loosed the cow. So it's like a whole community now. And I was suggesting that that place should be renamed in honor of my brother. He was a counselor. Same place where my son was a counselor. Because my brother unite the two parties. Because his people didn't swing and vote for him. Yeah, man. Prospect Park. You're going back Strawberry, Friendship, back them part there. So children from all those areas used to come to Frome Secondary School. Back time when me going to Corona, Jolly and them people there. Joy, Grant, Ina Robinson, I remember those people from way back up them, so Delroy Robinson, so Strawberry, back Friendship, back them part there. I wish back they went chop up the no me I talk about policeman. They went chop up so they went chop policeman back in the area, you know, Strawberry, where you call the other place, and Cold Ganja in them for the thing. You think Westmoreland people are easy people? Yeah, was the council. So I've been planting things from my idea me need then. That I boiled something that was supposed to be drained, but I didn't know at the time and it scratched me. As a result, I didn't eat cocoa for a time. I cook it, but certain things I can't eat because of certain things. So my thingy right now is I'm gonna get out my memories. Not I don't do Facebook anymore. Mm. So my time you have to clear the ear. That's all I know. When I think that I have all these phones and nobody call me and I have to rely on people to be there for me, it's like I used to track up on the phone and go to Jamaica and give it away. I used to take my old phones and give them away. I used to save up my glasses because I get two pairs of glasses at the same time and give them away. And now I am here, just need somebody to talk to, and there is nobody, and it makes me sad. But what can I do? But I decided, you know what? As somebody says, stop take me money and buy love. No, 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 money can't buy love. How the song they go? Money can't buy love. I don't know. So I'm just going. I was on TikTok when Andrew Holness, when my son lose the election, and I went to the dentist. I just made up a song. I got 55K, 300 plus comments. Somebody was saying, so this whole woman can do social media, and everything gone. I just went to Twitter now. They locked me account. It's hard. Maybe me and you should do something about this, because I'm coming back with those. Yeah. I know. And she used to say to she catch up on your eyelash if they blink, she drop off. And who only my granny used to say and my mother. See, somebody coming, natural. So I need to do some of the old time talk. Chicken I got big your seed from the foot and all this. Because at the time we didn't know what they mean, but now I know. Yeah? Bush have ears and all those things. Now I know. Because some things what they said I am doing that I'm not aware of. And then when I try to clarify now, I get the blame. Anyway, I'm sitting here as I said I'm not functioning. And this is the only function I'm functioning. Exactly. This is the only function I'm functioning. So let me use what I have. Maybe one day they will become classics. And I'll be in Marcus Garvey realm. Because if we as a people realize our greatness, we would never disrespect ourselves. But we get in the disrespect from all about. Yeah? Hi, people. It's Margaret. Yes, as this listen down in here. Start telling the stories using my garden as a background. Love, one, love, yeah? Love, love, love. We have to find things to do. Yeah, me garden, I just saw me go there. You see, the garden. Yeah? Because me I don't let them take away everything and me find things. See me garden there. Callaloo, everything. Yeah, this me do. Hmm? When did I have time to look after Tom and be a violent nuisance? Yeah. Me never get any, but it just run. Okay. See, this is when me go meeting. So me never used to sit down in here. Yeah? I mean, they plan to get baptized at Riley. See that? Me never used to sit down, but he reach his stage now. If me not careful, me not come out here because me lose it. Yeah? Two members of this family have autism. When they take away, yeah, see the big tree? See the root up, the tree root up. Me husband planted. Yeah? Yeah? How about the Metropolitan Police Marlborough address me being labeled a violent nuisance after 23 years of Debbie Gilchrist at housing government? This is my Billy Myers, you block up. Yeah, we make sure say no naked one now in there. To my parents for my good DNA. Yeah. Yes, people, this is my Billy Myers. So me sit down in here and create. Yeah? Yeah? So me and my husband in a hospital. So when did I have time to be a violent nuisance? Yeah? And this me do. Me no molest people. So me I think, but yeah, go back 2004. So me here, me good here, then now he gone. So me and Tom there again. Yeah? His brother died, by the way. His brother died age 97. Yeah, so to say that is when me go in or whatever. So I learn now, don't put it down there at the same time, but they use it against me. So I save them now. When I don't have anything, I record it and stay there and later. See me and my husband. Hmm? At this me do. Yeah. So it's three of them in the last three, 93, 101 and 97. So me have to go, so me sit down. So me have to go say if I have to find something now, if we go send, go ahead for the funeral because my husband did responsible for him. This was where I came when some little short girl, I come tell me about me that I'm removed from here. Yeah? I'm going to put something on record for Trevor Thomas. They have removed the stuff. But yeah, they were doing facial imaging. Yeah? This is Beverly Myers. So this is my husband's house. 19 weeks old, the property of my husband. I'm waiting for Robert to come up because he just said to me that Trevor told him he's not going to let me into the property. Trevor lock out him father. His father, when he go in property, go dead in a peace. Yeah? Yeah? I not try, me not try. You ready? You ready to perform? You just have to say me remind. Yeah? Yeah. I know me. I just found on the news about the difficulties people with Parkinson's are facing. Just want to highlight that. This is Beverly Myers. And them are something me do. Me no bother people. Outside Southern Cathedral, as I document coming up to my husband's 101st birthday. Hmm? Happened to me. So they rang the bell, but not did not go away. They stood at the door. Now, unlike Phil Gregory, who come and rang the bell. So the two new one will come. But that trick, you have to know the trick. This is Merville Myers. Where y'all left, where y'all come now about whatever. The mother of Kevin Donovan Murray, Valdin Allen Register, if they are unable to make a statement between the two of them. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. This is for my brother, Irvin Julius Hempstead Nemard, who wants to be ruler of the Nemard family. The first shall be the last shall be the first. Yeah, I tried calling you since. Public first is conducting an independent study of YouTube creators to understand the key challenges and opportunities they face as a creator. Share their experience in this 10-minute survey. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do this. You might survey me do. So the guy there, I him that I feed them when business. Yeah. Start the celebration for the countdown for my husband's 100th birthday. The Daily Express, the TV, the radio, I'm off. I'm an outgoing person and instead I'm in here buried. I used to go to France, this, that, anything, I'm gone. Make sure Tom is all right, as mom said. Make sure your house all right and you're gone. And instead, this is what I'm going to say. The first digital camera, mom, yeah, 2009, that's me. I was pregnant at the time. And then I had to go sort. All right, see there? Work, it's work related. Okay, this young man, we used to do cleaning at MAF, and now he has dementia. As soon as he retire, and what happened, me see her take the photograph and what was said. Yeah. And she cut it again 3 more times. I curse her. See if I go back into my place. Yeah, this is how I live in here. I come in, I barricade. Me and my husband. Because of what? Yeah. And I'm not supposed to take my evidence and whatever. I can go to prison for sharing my evidence, what is happening to me. Yeah. Yeah. When did it come? Yeah. That's what they do to us. So yes, people, this is Merville Myers, your blogger from Alma Grove. On my mother's birthday, I've been contacted by Oxy Eyes. All right, why you asking me if me all right? Because you hear the door slam. Huh? It's my husband me talking to, man traumatized. They have their time. He could probably live another few months longer, but everything take its toll on him. Who was caring for him? Yeah? Yeah, but you have to reflect on them and move on. That's what I'm doing now. Because you see, first time I was like, but now I'm and how my growth. How should I say? The growth. See, from when I'm saying how the reaction of the door. You see? That's my mama, man. Last time I was home, she named off the saltfish. That's Sonny Powell and Ralph. That's my son, my son and the woman take the picnic and gone. Yeah? You see how me believe kill and cure? Me go home 1 year and me no see the bat then come. And just when I see mama there, oh, she got, I mean, I'm my cousin. Her birthday is today, by the way. My uncle daughter. Church people. Miss Lynette died. See me I watch with carbolic soap there. No, me I watch with blue soap. That's the coconut tree and me house. The house now where my brother said me can't go in there. Baptism, my niece, grandniece. See Mama Lou there? You see Mama Lou? And me and Mama Lou. See her there again? She determined say she a go with her friend herself, so me have to make she go. That's what I was using. My two brothers and mama. Good morning, sweetie pie. Me and me two boys there. Yeah? So I have my memories. Luckily I used to do this. So that's it for the day. So I'll go and send them to YouTube because that's how I'm building up whatever. Because eventually, so that's my old photo. I'm gonna put this back because this is for whatever. It's not growing, so even if it dry out, I have it for my thing. And see, then go and draw because see ya. And somebody tell me about one patty pan. Me say me a build story. You know, anybody know this? A patty pan. The son grandmother used to do it. So I really me not go sell patty or nothing, me I just the story. So see there, all the remnants are sitting in here. So see the part where you put your, so this are the inside where you put the patty in there. And a patty me I go sell. Yeah? It's not patty me going to sell it, it's me I use it to tell story. So me pay me money for it. And inside, so this are the three. As so me say me I find sitting for do for me wicked brother say me can't do nothing and me determined. So as somebody buy and sit there, me say me can't take it on jump on. Me find use for it. So me I do me thing. Yeah. Me I do me thing now and say me I set up me tour. As soon as me do something, yeah, something else happens, it put me off guard. See there? So this are the part. As this a part now where you rest you see the bias. I not try, me not try. Me try. You see me? Me try. And so me try. I saw somebody did a feed that me down. Me say me can't take it on jump and do my sins. Yeah? So today is my niece. No, my niece. My cousin. She's 66. Like I'll be 66 in May. She's my uncle's daughter. My uncle Tira that they shoot at Bernard Lodge, he was chairman for the co-op. Then shoot him for work. And for me, Uncle Tira's story, he left Westmoreland because he did get one of them that tie up marriage. So he left the parish. Never know my uncle till 2 years before he died. Yeah? So because he's what Jenny Chambers, we are look alike. We are the Bantu people in our way. We get the sharpness from my granny. I thought we were Chinese was in me until I see a picture of the Bantu people. So I have Western Bantu people in me and Southern Bantu people. My granny nose flat down, so. He had two tiny eyes, so. Me not have nothing else to do, so me have to eat. So see it here. Me have to showcase me what me have. Sit here. Well, me eat. One thing I didn't know, I eat when the stomach will take it. So don't worry about me and the eating. That's why I'm on top of whatever. It's not that I refuse to eat, but I can't force it. If I force it, it's gonna make things worse. So I have to wait on the stomach will allow it. So this is therapy. You people here with me now. By later on now, I'm ready to eat. And if you see me eat, you already I fried 4 eggs. I do 4 toast, brown toast. I didn't put any butter. And I had plantain and I had pear. And one big mug. Me know it big mug of tea. I think I made coffee. I do. I was always. And whenever I get the chance and the wit is in me, I still do and I put on fridge. And then I have a friend who helped me too. So he prepares stuff. I met him used to work in the restaurant, one of the big hotels. So he's very good at that. I know he wants something else, but I'm not into that. But I'll explain to him. I already explained to him why I'm where I'm at. So see, so that is my grandfather. So on both sides. Oh yes, yes. He used to work with was it the Marriott? He used to work at Big Time Hotel. And he showed me who trained him. And he make that. I like how you said that. You know, when it was when my husband got the end the problem, and he said to me, when I said to him, so he said, I'm peanut. I never, because I never heard it before. Right? Me stop like Paul because he look like me don't want to listen to the relationship with Paul. Me don't want the relationship fracture any further, so me have contact Paul. Hey, I sit down and I make up poems or whatever. But it seems like Paul get caught. Listen, I'm not looking right this minute. I tell myself that, oh, well, not too wicked, you don't know I know my mother. So that's my grandfather on my mother's side. And that's my mother. That's my granny from the Bantu people. And strangely enough, my husband's brother who just died knew my great grandmother. And she was also a singer. So the men not all of them, but my grandfather was Papa Tall, never knew him. Died 1953. I told the story about mom, it's in her eulogy. And on my father's side now, my granny is about 6 foot tall, if not. And my grandfather is the short one, but my granny is browning naturally, but I thought my grandfather was black, but my auntie confirmed that no, he was browning, but he was short. So I have some cousins who are like probably female cousins who are 6 foot tall. So that's my mama Lou, but she had banty foot, so you know what that's. If I tell you some story, because my father was sick for over 10 years. So my mom was still a young woman when my father was. Mom never talk her story. And that's my son's grandmother. And they became friends when they meet at Fontibel. So my father is from St. Elizabeth, and so is Miss Connie's husband. So it's two St. Elizabeth. They went to Westmoreland for work purpose and meet these two young ladies and became friends. Yeah, so I have these things here and I'm looking. I have all heap of things and I said I'm gonna do a series. But each time I pick myself up, something happened that pushed me down and I just said to myself, you know what, I'm not gonna wait for the perfect time because as you can see, I'm not dressed. I had my bath yesterday, I was working around the house. I said, let me put it. For some reason this just come up. So all I'm wearing underneath is a drawers. But me not wear the bikini as my granny used to. Me wear it reach up on my navel. So if me turn up, you can also say, sit there. And so me drawers there, see the drawers there. So sit here, over my navel, right? And so under my waist, like a barber here. See there, so if me pull it up, see there. A big drawers me wear. So that is, oh yes, I could show you my father as well. No man, me I go, maybe my maybe my might dress like a proper African outfit. I mean, bring African thing go down to Jamaica, well, at least Westmoreland, when me I go christen my grandson. They were made in all the way in Nigeria came out because I used to work at King's with a lady, Funky Osho. So she got my things were all the way from Nigeria here. So no man, me know when even if me have to put on the devil's armor because for me wash the hair and try to bump it. You know what? What again? No man, I just pop up. Hey, you see my mother always just used to say, not even Ratty can dress like me. I might probably dress in a batty rider or a pony printer. No, that would not. I'll do that for another occasion. No, I'm gonna dress for the occasion for Mama Lou. She deserves that. And then I will no longer be have to focus so much because 2023 when I was here, I was dressed in my cultural clothes and I'm putting Mama Lou to rest and just move on. Here comes the police. You understand? And it's all about a malicious report. So I'm just trying to tell. But you see, Mr. Lloyd is trustworthy. Else I wouldn't go to his place. I only deal with trustworthy person like Lloyd and Rastafari Birdlegs. They are trustworthy. I don't know about Paul because I've only ever been to his place once to collect things. But Paul is not interested in me that way. It's obvious. Okay? So if Queen Jax didn't see, that's my thingy. So whilst I have you people, I'll showcase some of what I have in my house, my old things that memorable. See how I cheer up? You've been listening, eh? No, I'm not. The thing is, I'm not into bird legs that way because bird legs passes place, and once a person passes place, I can't go back. So there was a time when I was thinking, okay, something could happen later on, but then he passed his place, and I decided, no. Once a man passes place, no. My mother used to say me love turn trash too much. I left man and go back to them. Break up with man and go back. But me and brothers never have that really, but there was that thinking that maybe something could develop. But then he passed his place with me. So no. But if I hardly ever mention bird legs around Lloyd now. He doesn't mention. So when last you see bird, I could do a relationship thing, you know. Yeah, I could do a relationship thing. I could. Because, you know, it goes back to my mother. And knowing that my mother loved a man after my father, and he wasn't the marrying type. And my mom, when I was there, and she remembered my Victor. And the final say my niece was helping to care for her. And my niece said, she said, when she mentioned my Victor, she said, make my Victor gonna give up too much for me. You understand what I'm dealing with? Yeah, you have to. You see me? I'm not telling anybody I'm no goody two shoes. I'm not. But as you said, I maintain certain moral standards. Yeah. My husband was like, when we meet, we were introduced, by the way, and he was always insistent that he wasn't getting married again and I shouldn't get married. But my husband isn't much of a talker. When you get anything out of him, you get it. But then I heard his story. His nephew, wife, Miss Gurley told me the story. So my husband, listen, men go for certain type of women, and I guess women go for certain type of men. I love tall men. So my first husband was tall. My second one was short. But it all gone. All gone. Scam out when not scam out. What don't scam out? My family take and they expect say them it is due them. And now Trevor is causing me make bank write me for a little under 5,000. Yeah, my husband had a little money. He was very shrewd. I like how you change that. I like how you change it. You know, words are very, yeah. It was $1 million in person, and it was $1 million in value. I see my husband take up £1,000, put pound box in a boot. My husband was a gambler. That's why I chose that song for him, one of the songs. But he knew when to stop. I understand his son might also be a gambler, but probably. So for all you know, the house not left tonight. I don't know. My husband was a gambler. He gambled on horse. He'd go to the bookies and he'd win, and he just didn't keep it to himself. He share. Well, I tell you, I see my husband pick up £1,000 and put on vaccine. Didn't make it bother him because I know I'm going to win it somewhere else. That's what my husband was. But he was not addicted to nothing. When I meet my husband, he never smoke. He have drink. The drink he have is for dinner wine. Otherwise, no. My husband would give me without fail. You know what? Where's that letter? Maybe I should read the letter. Maybe I should read the letter. More than generous. He helped every family, his family, my family. That's why when he goes in the bookie and he win his share of his whatever, he was that type. Maybe I should read the letter and maybe you would understand a bit more why I'm not going to live in regrets, and anything is to be must be. But you know, people have favorite. That was my mom. That's my brother. Valentine's Day wedding. My mom was fat too, you know. One time I was fat. And then diabetes and I work on it. All me feel everywhere fat. So this was Valentine's wedding. My brother got married. So that's favorite. Liquor, head liquor, this liquor, that liquor. He was a police officer. I do. And I have lots more there. Should I read the letter from Marston then? Should I read the letter from Marston? Okay. That is telling. Yes, man, me did think say Mas Paul. You know, he was very kind and sensitive and but then that's where it ended. So me now jump the gun. And I say, oh, later because he does cinematic thing, you know, he went to college and he done videos. So some of the videos and stuff that I have is actually I paid him and he done things for me for free. So when I went to his house when the girl locked me out, luckily he was there. I went to collect about a keyboard because I said I'm teaching myself things. Most of what I know, nobody teach me anything about computing or whatever. I remember I started going Lambert College and I get myself my first recondition coming. I used to, them time it was in my head. So this is classic, you know, and me have Queen Camilla card. I mean I make money out of them, so me need help. The thing is, I'm such an open person, and when I was doing I just write so people can get an understanding. So this is the lovely letter, as you can see. Yeah, and listen. My husband was probably should be a saint or something for the outcome. I got in the hospital and he turned to me and he said, you think when me gone, you're going to able to manage? And I said to him, yes, Tom, because I'm putting the people around me. Little did I know. That's why I revere Lloyd for his generosity. Man want to man, we try everything. I wait to a woman's heart have to cook good food and nice drinks. But I'm not gonna, right now, I let him understand that I'm grieving and I'm whatever, but eventually I have to tell him the truth. And I'm not gonna wait too long because I don't want to disappoint anybody. And it would not be fair if I keep him hanging on, and I'm not that type of a person. So I let him know we can be friends, and if he finds somebody, I can be friends with that one, but he's not. Certain people know me. It's just me. All right, so this is it. I'm gonna read. I'm a bit hoarse. Me have sorrel in my fridge, you know, when I make sorrel. Me have sorrel in my fridge. Me have tonic in my fridge when I buy for online and I not start drink it yet. So it says 13th of the 902. And listen, I want people to take learning from all I'm saying. It's coming up 66. I didn't know I would be in this situation. And as somebody rightly said, I thought that maybe giving and giving would entitle me to get back, but that's not the case. So he numbered it 1, 2. Thin paper. Yeah? So did he send it by post? And he sent it by post. Listen, people. I almost lost Tom. Didn't know what I have. Somebody said Cow never know I use I tail till it chop off. But luckily for me, there was a awakening call. I don't want anybody. Right, dear Mervily, good day to you, whether it may be morning or evening when you get this. Please excuse my bad writing, but I think you will be still able to read it. First, I must congratulate you for securing a job to start on the 30th of September. As you says to me, I do hope the beginning of many good things that is starting in your life. I wish you every success in whatever you are going to do, and may God bless you very much that you will not be wanting of anything. Secondly, I do regret to tell you that I am thinking of ending our friendship and relationship, and on the assumption that I think it is one-sided. We are not seeing eye to eye, in my opinion, on you are pulling one way. For instance, when I was not well, let me get my bearings. Pulling one way, I'm gonna tell you, so the writing no nice, coming like my brother. But we don't have the good writing neither, you know. You see, when me and you so shake, sometimes with my name depend on it, you can't read. And I want you to get the essence of this letter. We are not seeing eye to eye. In my opinion, you are pulling one way and I may be pulling the other way. For instance, when I was not well, I tried to do everything. When I was well, I try to do everything that is possible for you. I go out of my way to make you happy as I can. Since I am unwell, listen to this, people. I can count the amount of time that I see you on one hand. I also put my cards face down. I only have to guess what you are thinking. Okay, guess what your cards are. I think I do deserve much, much more than I'm getting from you. I am a person that cannot love a woman halfway. If I say I love you, it has to be from my heart. So you see why I don't fool around with commitment like that. Being with a man like this, I could never give another man, half measures. If I'm getting into a relationship, it has to be the moral of my husband's love and whatever. Love is completely different from lust. Right? And right now, I don't have no sexual feeling. And it's the truth. So why pretend? If I get involved with a man this way now, it's not going to benefit me and it's not going to benefit that man. If I get involved with a man, no woman, nobody in there. I don't need to, I won't discriminate. I'm not that way inclined. Yeah? But if I'm getting involved with somebody, it has to be true, respectful, the whole works. And that's why I can get on with a man and I do not have that sort of a relationship. And most of my relationships are like that. I guess the fact that I grew up with 7 brothers, 5 older, 2 younger, plus my father. I didn't have much of a female influence. Most of the time, I'm thinking like a man. I act like a man sometimes, but I'm 100% female. Sometimes I'm even mistaken for a man because most of the time I dress up in that pants and things. And then when summer come on, me put on my shorts and them say, why you hiding those legs? Because I have better legs, better body texture on my legs and whatever than my face. And it's the truth. One thing used to bother me is this broad nose, especially them they tell me that my body look better than my face. I know I interrupt, but I have to break. And that hurt me throughout so long, and then I can laugh over it. But some men are very, especially when they try nothing and it don't work. In your hearts of hearts, I think you can surely say that I did try very, very hard, but you are a very stubborn, emphasize this. Very right. You are a very stubborn lady. You are very lucky to find a good man. Nearly lose him. Yes, yes. No, no, no. And it just fits. When I was younger and those teasing because I was slim growing up and I grow all my height by the time I'm 12. I used to get a lot of ribbon and it used to. No, no, man. When you see me dress up, it just fits. Especially when I do a little enhancement with the devil's armor. Because I have lots of different devil's armor. It's the wig, is so my father call it. Maybe yeah. So yes, when the little thing because I have the one, yeah. What date are you, Taurus? Whoa! And that's what mess up my auntie too. Well, it's in both of us. It's in us on both sides. So that's why now I decide. You know what? You're kidding me. Not no go so. I read this the other day and I cried. And I cried reading it, and then I didn't cry reading it again because I have to make that resolve. Because I I didn't pay much attention to this when I got it, but I keep things like these. I have another one from my first husband. Keep these things. You are a very stubborn lady. You are very lucky to find a good man, but you do not know how to keep him. You see, people? That's why if I find another good man, I will make sure. And that's why I will not fool around with anybody like that. Fool around with anybody's emotion, letting them think that I'll be having a relationship with them when I know it's not in me to have that sort of relationship. It wouldn't be fair. I wouldn't want somebody to do it to me, and I'm not going to do it to anybody. When I put on back a little weight and put myself together, as I said, I have the enhancement, the devil's armor, March, International Women's Day, the 8th. And I have a brother who was born on the 15th, and my son's father, the guy who guided me, my first love, born the 11th. I met somebody the other day was born. I can't remember. So do you see, I nearly lost this precious man. Okay. So if you're a Taurus and you want a match, I think it would be good because I got a good one. And his brother was born in April. The brother that just died. So it would have been 98 in April. So you're looking at get one that can be healthy. My husband was healthy up until 3 months before he died, doing everything. The last breakfast he made for me when I shuffled him out of bed, couldn't get up. And God bring him up, go to the bathroom, go and fix the breakfast. All the time he's in hospital, he's telling me he want to come home to come fix me breakfast. I think the age difference has to do with it. I'm too old for you and not flash enough. Hey, people don't know my husband. No, I was always, I'm stopping to elaborate. In my heart of heart, I never been with a younger man. I was always looking for a father figure, but somebody who could love me. And I guess that's the thing. I'm always looking for, those are things. I'm always thinking I can't manage, I need a father figure, but also somebody who can love me, which I found in Tom. Yeah, I found that in Tom. The father figure, but also the person who is going to love me for me. That's what I found in Tom. Now I'm looking back down the age and I'm thinking, would I go out with a younger man now? Yes. But he can't be my son's age. Because I'm not going to be with any man that I could give birth to. And that's me. Too bad. Too sad. If you're my son's age, don't bother look this way. I will have nothing to do with it. Don't disrespect me. Yeah? So I'm not expecting any young man to look my way with that intention. Yeah? So I'm comfortable with my 2 men I marry, older. My first husband is alive, he's in Jamaica. He was born in 1931. Yeah, they are good looking people. Very. When I finish this, I'll tell you something what the sister said. I was saying how that. Good. I'm not flash enough. Remember also what you say. Time and time again that I am the only man that gave you anything, which is true. I was always giving. Have it all forgotten at a stroke? Although you are a grown up woman of 42, so I was 42 when me and Tom get together. 42 years, I still think you need some guidance. When I read this, I was like, how many years ago this was written? 20, coming up 23 years. And this is all I've been asking for. See, one of the reasons I go out with older men too, I need that guidance. I don't need somebody who's going to really rely on me for, because certain things I don't have time for it, I prefer. Yeah? Listen to this bit. If certain people told you to jump in the river Thames, so true. You diligently do it. I'm very, very sorry for you, but I can't help you. If you can only lead a camel to the well, but you can't whatever force it to drink. Leave it to drink. Although the relationship has soured, yeah, when I saw, I don't think I paid much attention to it because it's when I was going through my things the other day and found it and I said, oh my God, this is worth its weight in gold. Over the last few months, through various instances from various people in your area and in my area, I still do not wish you any harm. If you could kindly phone me when you are home next week, I will pick up some things I have there. I do not want to come there when you are not there. You see what I'm saying? The man I got. Yeah? So he had a key to my place and he didn't want to come to my place without me being here. I'm blessed. And that's why I know God is keeping me because I have not accomplished my purpose. Yes? Yeah? So I'm going to, I photocopied it because I'm going to do something. I don't know, I might do a book. I take out account on Amazon. I done 2 ebooks and in all I have paperbacks and the other one. So I have 6 books there on Amazon. I haven't had time to go back. So each time I have books of poems I want to publish. So maybe I might put these with some old photos or something together in a book format and get it. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I need to find something to do with my time. So this is my treasure. I'm not going to mix my husband one with it. I don't know. So maybe I do something else and show people what I have because now I have people talking to you. You're there and I'm here, but it's still talking and that picks up my spirit. So already I'm thinking of getting something to eat. I have things in there I can easily. I have banana, I have plantain, I have ripe plantain, green banana, sweet potato, Irish potato, squash, carrots, cabbage, 2 different cabbage, this, that, and the other. So I can easily throw something in a pot. Yeah, you know, I wrote a book for Tom. I've written several books, and I asked his son to contribute at the time, and he didn't. Maybe now it's time for me to. I just want things to sort out, and whatever. Don't know. You know, I shouldn't be this. I should be able to go out. Fried green banana. I know how to do my granny used to do this. I know how to do. So if you do the planting, you can do whatever. So what you do, you fry it and then you use something and roll it. You fry it first, use something and roll it, and then you put whatever. So maybe she put, of course, we can experiment with whatever we do. And I can make, yeah, I know. And that's why I said if he had the power, he would come and resolve all this and all that Trevor is doing to me. But when you're dead, you're dead. Yeah. So as I said, people, I study. I don't let no. Okay. So see, I'm coming from the back. That's me. I saw this mother the other day. This one's mother. He's 24 years old and he's a graduate. He went to university, Eton Sundar. And she said to me, oh, she's divorced. Yeah. So maybe when I start up properly again, that's why I can do all those things. That's what I grew up on. My mom was like, because my mom was made the offer. My mom's auntie was posh. We come from land barons. Yes, land barons. My great grandparents were land barons in Grangeville, Westmoreland, Sterling. So they had property named after them, Chambers Lane, Sterling, Westmoreland, Grangeville, Westmoreland, Jamaica. And my grandfather took his twin sister and walked away and left everything. But we were like the poor ones. Yeah, I can do most things because I grew up in that. I don't do the posh thing where I have to go measure this and measure. We just throw something in there and throw something in. Me can't bother if you go measure this and this calculator. I would have to do it on my, most of the time, I would do it on my, that's why I need to clean up my phones. So I'm trying to get, so I'd have to do it on the phone because it would be in the kitchen. So because that's why I'm thinking of, because I was thinking of, yeah, I was thinking of doing something with Lloyd, you know? Yeah. So I can't be bothered to go measure this and measure that. Cake have to be perfect. We just throw something in there and throw something in there. Some of the time I'm cooking and I don't even taste or whatever. I just by instinct. So I grew up in a situation where my granny called her Gang Gang. And then that Gang Gang come from St. Elizabeth. It's St. Elizabeth. So both my grannies were called Gang Gang. The 6 foot tall one and the Bantu one. Short, whatever. His parents are doctors. Ethiopia. And I have a letter from dad. So that's where I'm getting my pension from. I can't remember Ophelia's surname. This is Daniel. Mother's name is Jenny. They call him Nebio Daniel. This one, Ethiopian, mother and father doctor. Sushi, the mother name. Yeah? And look at me now to when me come to. So yes, I can, because I bought the green banana hoping I was getting back out of this horrible situation. So I was thinking of doing some green banana porridge or even plantain porridge or something like that. And as I was saying, back home we used to use the banana leaf to tie whatever it is you're tying, no? But we'd have to use foil paper. Yeah, I can make paper. When you're poor, you're poor. But to go create another channel, me have only a channel there. So unless me, I don't know how you'd see me now. Me are gonna need all the help. So if you want to rope in and help me, I wouldn't mind. I have even a channel for my husband. So I didn't just sit down in here and be negative. There was a positive side to me. So I have a channel for my husband. I have these two that you're seeing me on now. And I think I have two other ones. So in all, I have about 5 channels. These two big ones, 6.17, 1.1, and some other little ones 28. My husband one. So in all about 5 YouTube channels. I didn't just sit down in here. I had 18 Facebook pages. I write mental health, diabetes, cancer. I had one I just called family. Had one that I called My Jamaica. Well, I had Babsy Grange. I had a channel that Hillary Clinton had, like, and then they took away the Master one. Maybe you guys will have to help me work at it because Master was a good cook, you know. Used to do when I meet him, the family used to say he used to have 3-course meal at his house. So maybe. So then I could do some of what because I done the gardening, learned the gardening from home because my father was, but what I learned here, yeah. And that's why I'm looking people because I'm doing everything by myself. I ask my family for help, they're not helping me. And then when I meet people like certain, they just rip me off. I have websites because I sit here and I create and I create and they take and I create. I have that. So we can do whatever. So yeah, if you guys want to help me to set up a cooking channel, but it would not be just about cooking. So then I could branch my story into that. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, but not only that, I could if you guys want to rope in, yeah, you'll have to help me to do some of the planning because it's a lot on me. So if you guys want to rope in and let it be a family thing then. So me, you know, so make sure you're the patty pan. I'm not using it to make no patty. I'm using it to tell story because my grandson's mother, my my son's grandmother, she used to do those things. So she had a shop. So she make all those special things. And she used to knit. So I could come in with a whole variety of things. And somebody, yeah. So if it's already there, so if somebody want to take control and help me, I wouldn't mind. Because as I said, I have my Storm channel, I have these two that I'm running conjunction. But I have that 2 others. So it's not like I don't already. All I need is maybe some people as whatever you call him, do da 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 da, and we just do it. And I'm sure we could be able to get monetization. And then we could share it across these 2 big ones. Yeah. Who's gonna be moderator? Who's gonna be the whatever? I am very good at certain things. I'm not very good at certain things. And I can whatever. So if I have, you know, I was publishing the nursery world, digging up the potatoes, and and they coming back. These are things I write. I wrote this because I was going to whatever. You see, sexy me in a dog glasses. And then this is another one. So I have all these. It's a lot of things I have written. Lots. I have things they just need to edit. See there? We can see. So we could develop this and we could do. So because we have already have one that is, we can get monetization. Maybe we should use one of these then. As Queen Jack said. Make this. How many women are on here right now? So we could do it as a women theme thingy. Not that we're leaving out the men, you know, but we're gonna show how the men incorporate. I'm just getting the energy from what you are saying. Yeah. So if somebody could come up with a name. So because I have 6 point something on this one, I would prefer to build the other one because this was done in 2012 when I wasn't even doing anything. I know the value. So if we come up together, we work. Maybe we need to set up a group who is good at those things, not me. So if somebody want to take control of setting up the group, how we can work, and then I have my African clothes too, So one day when I'm coming on now, I'm dressed as the African. And next day I'm coming, I'm dressed as the Chinese. And next day I'm coming, I'm dressed as the Indian. I have them. Yeah, that's what yeah, because reason when I go there, I am thinking of, yeah, we've decided that. And he's thinking about setting up something to do with a fish fry. And so it's something in the making. And then he does his juices and stuff from natural. And I can do my smoothie and so. So yes, it's a whole thing. And then we could do like maybe little magazine with a recipe. Yeah, that's what I've been trying for a long time to get people, but my family they are no help. Yeah. It's only me, myself, and I. So if we get a format going, I'm good at certain things. I'm not. All right, let me show you something. I done a book for this lady. She since died. But I made sure I set it out proper. And I get her signature permission, you see? See that? This was 2014. Can you imagine if I had help from 2014 when I had all these ideas we could reach? But it's not only that. We see, I said something about my grandson, speech and language delay, and I have a wealth of knowledge around these. But also it's the nurturing, it's the nutrition. I heard Simple Sweetheart said she also have eating disorder. And then I could look back what had some of the causes. I know my mother was caused by whatever. I'm learning. The thing is, it was hard for me to let go. It was hard for me to let go, but now I have to accept that at this age I have to let go. I've done all these training, I have resources. So we can branch out into so much thing. Yeah. I could go back to anybody know about dip and fall back? Okay. Okay. So okay. So yes, so see we brainstorming right here now. How did this come about? Because me deciding take your damn head from under the pillow and tap feel sorry for yourself. Under the sheet and tap you and get up and come and talk. See me not even dressed, that's me. From when me wash the hair and tidy, but you know come again. And me have yes, me have on brazier. See there, me have on brazier. So me have on black brazier, me have on black drawers, but part of the drawers tear right. I don't have to go put on this or whatever. It's natural me. As long as I'm decent. That's me. It's clean. I had a bath yesterday. See, I didn't even put in my denture, but I'm keeping up to because if I'm not careful, I'm gonna lose it. So I'm keeping up to my oral hygiene. But that's me. I'm me. The fakeness doesn't do much for me. In my home. Sometimes me I'm a rob and naked. You never know my mother, darling. You never know me mother or me granny. If you didn't know me mother or me granny, you would say me. So like I when my mother used to say certain things, but she didn't say it, let me hear. But when she go on road now and me go on road, me hear this. And it's now I'm putting resonance onto what my mother used to do. Yeah? So I have my thing here. So all my certificates, I have them. Me, hey, me a wear master underpants. Me a master underpants. Me watch them if you think I joke here. Me. Other day me put on for me son one. Me make video but you know go on hotel. If you think I joke, me a master underpants. Me have them a wear because mama used to wear for papa. So me have the, you see me a go on road? Me not just go on road, so. Yeah. I was a basic school teacher, so see me think that my son is a older like me, so I saw me have me whatever. I was a basic school teacher in Jamaica. That's where my love of especially little ones come. I used to go to whatever, and I have something and I pinchy, I give everybody piece of cups. You know? Because I grew up. My father is from St. Elizabeth, and if dinner cook and dumpling in the Asian dinner, my father used to sit at the table without fail. My father sit at the table with his knife and fork. That's how I grew up. And when he finished now, he left one dumpling on the plate and he cut it small and give all the little ones. So when I see my family living like this, it pains me. When I hear that the only auntie I have left is going hungry, it pains me. For I link up back with my auntie and had celebrate her 90th birthday online with my cousin. I reach out to my family and I said, please link up with auntie. Because this auntie, now you're talking about the food thing. My auntie was an entrepreneur. My auntie was an entrepreneur. When backside a king or queen of Jamaica, she had her own business. So she had a restaurant and stuff like that. Goshen, St. Elizabeth. And she was telling me her story, how she started. Yeah? So I could bring all of that into it. And I am here. I was going to talk me Jamaican, but they are not everybody who understands. So I need to. I was here the other day and I see Andrew Holness send me for their Instagram thing. It's a reason. I have history. Yeah? So we can do our little thing. So, right, anybody know about dip and fall back? I'll fling me for. Huh? All right, so what is dip and fall back or fling me for? Poor people in Jamaica. Yeah? Poor people in Jamaica, Miss Lou said turn your hand make fashion. I learned to cook from an early age. Nobody not teach me nothing. Most thing nobody not teach me. The mother come from bush one day or work one day, whatever, and say Ratty, everybody call me Ratty. Where me dinner? Or where is my dinner? For those who they'll teach you know, I'll teach you know my language too. No, let me stop curse now. I so I know the cursing by now. Proper Jamaican, yeah? Like Mama Lou said, don't push your hand up my cock and don't oil it. Right. Mama came from work the day, bush day, work, whatever. What you want me dinner? I said to Mama, but Mama, what am I did you for you cook dinner? He said, if one coconut and somebody. So from that time, from mama tell me that until now, I left Jamaica or wherever, I am cooking. I used to plant callaloo. Oh yes, that one. It was after I learned. It was after I learned. I know. I was about 6 year old. So back then you get your condensed scan. You get your condensed scan and you make up your fire and you while sitting there or whatever. So as you said, that's why old time people used to have what they call a buttery, where the whatever needs to be drained is drained. Is it a wonder that women who have similar experience meet up here today? No. Yeah. I have a piece of land in Jamaica. I have a piece of land and I decided to walk away from it. When I heard of the implication, me take me loan and buy me land. It was supposed to be me, everything on me and me two son. And me son putting wife on it. Now where is the wife? Gone and take his son. And all those things are affecting him. They've been together from he was 17. They married when he's 19. But who getting the blame for all of this? Me. So now, like you ladies, I will have to choose the peace. But in order to do certain things, we have to expose those people who put us to where we are. I used to try and fight fire with fire, but now I'm throwing water on the fire and using something. Because with what I have here, yeah, you see everything, I go and train. Anything, I go and train. When I do dyslexia training, yeah, but sometimes you have to talk about it and get it over with. And the only time you're going to get it, if you leave it festering, it will always fester. But like how we ladies are, and then we realize we share similar, whatever it is, it's easier. Already my burden is lightened a bit because you're there, maybe far away. But at least I know somebody cares. And already the tightening of my stomach and under my rib cage is going. So I know by the time I'll be able to eat. I have bread in my kitchen, as me say. I have crackers in there. I have biscuit. A long time me no make fried dumpling. I went because I was planning to do it for whatever. So I went and I got 2 liquor tin of ackee. They didn't have 2 liquor one. Then me buy 2 big one other day, and then I realize still have 2 big one in the kitchen. I mean they put the saltfish or so, but me have to put it back because I didn't want it to spoil. So me whatever. So all those things I'm gonna do. If we set up the channel, I can do fried dumpling. I used to go to school, community place things, Roberts Bridge or whatever. Past school go do ackee and saltfish, plantain, and do a talk about Jamaica. So I have those, I can reinvent. We can make fritters. We can do a whole, depending on the cultures. Because now because I work in the early years or school setting like, so you celebrate the culture. Okay. I will try anything, that's me. But you have the fritters, the fried dumpling. Other day I went to Light and he makes some. They were so soft. Yeah. So we could maybe do because I went, when I did the chocho, I went and I actually go do research about chocho. So I have more because that is something you know it is there, but you don't even know the history of how you're gonna be able to give a talk on it. That's what I do. Then we can do this too. All right. So we could base our cooking around the festivals or the celebration. Yeah. So we're going off of that. Chinese New Year coming up. So we could base our thing around that and everybody have a melting pot of whatever. Hey, Bully Bee, Dirty Girl. You know which one is a Dirty Girl? Yeah. I have had two. I was in Jamaica when Sanitary Pad are married to Chicken Back. Get a steak. So we could make up our own recipe about hardness and how we overcome. We manage to do this thing. Oh yes, mackerel. I remember when we used to, where did I go the other day and get whatever? When we are picnic and we used to go by, what you call it? The dry up one day man, what you name again? Those were the days. Yeah. We used to have to use flour. You season up the flour and that is all to eat the food. I've been through those stages. I used to plant callaloo as a child. We used to plant okra down our we have a land, part of our land go in the water. So when the water dry now, we plant peas, we plant okra, we plant this, we plant that. Plus my father used to go plant where we work, plant go a farm out in, me don't know how they do them things there. And nothing that my father planted back in those days sold. So they give you this, that. It was a community thing. And I was here in the kitchen the other day and I said, I'm going to write something around. It takes a community to raise a child. Because I'm very good at certain things. Sometimes I'm long and drawn out. Yeah? So, see, you made my day. I'm not alone anymore. You're in the distance, but, and then I can highlight my skills and my speciality. When I said I am no piano writer, Theresa May, that's Theresa May I write. I write too. Not only Theresa May, David Cameron. I write open letter to everybody. I ain't lying. 2015, David Cameron. He was more sensitive. Theresa May. I have them in here. I'm a hoarder. And these are the things. And when I use my husband's 100th birthday card from the King and Queen. Right, so okay. So see, thank you. So this is a letter when two little girls were murdered at the, thank you, shortcut I used to walk night and day. The same year my grandson Murray was born. When I was in the paper, South London President thief me money and then they want to turn on and say I'm it. Yeah? So, all right. Page 1 of ITV News Window Center. So why shouldn't I use these? And why should I let Housing for Women come tell me must remove this hour? Like my life began when I was sent possession letter. I will have something, man. I didn't prepare anything special, but I have some chicken in there, some leftover chicken. And as I said, I can quickly put something on to cook. I have rice, I have the whole works that I told you, vegetable, whatever. And I have bread if I'm lazy. Yeah, so I'm good at whatever. So this is me, international. So why should I let somebody come tell me that I am a whatever? And see when I said okay, it's a lot of fight. This is when I was in, yeah. So I'm in Garfield Robinson, whatever. Eh? So I mean, was just fit me face. Because all you have to do is make sure whatever you're wearing and whatever it's. So I accentuate my natural beauty and turn my broad nose into a sculpture of art or whatever that can be flashed across the world. Yeah. So right, my husband was interviewed. Yeah. This is something from Chester Pinda. He's Bajan, but he was one of the first black magistrates that served in this country. He served in the army. Yeah. This is when I done understanding statutory assessment. Uh, no, but sometimes it's good to show them and get it over because I started decluttering. So I started taking things out because Mr. Badalu said to me that they buried me on the paper and I realized. So I started chucking things out. Yeah. So sometimes it's good because people can see a different perspective and by talking about it and whatever, that also helps. Yeah. So these are my DBS. DBS upon DBS and whatever. So these are very important to me. Yeah. So let's do a women thingy. And it would be good if we could do because I was thinking of doing something special for International Women's Day because that's my husband's birthday. That's what I'm doing, but you can't choke out some. Some you cannot choke out. But I've started the decluttering. There was whatever. I started already. I've started. So it's not disrespect, it's good advice. Because when some of the things that were, as you rightly say, that I chuck out, were burdening me. Because what they do, especially with the court thing, they will send three of the same thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No, I already realized exactly. But I've already got rid of some. There was a lot. Yeah. There was a lot. But I got rid, as I said, this is treasure. So I already got rid of a lot. As I said, some of them they send the same thing 3 times. Yeah. Now you've inspired me. I'm thinking. Now it's February. No, now it's January. Valentine's Day is coming up soon. What could we do? That's what I'm doing. Because the thing, what was causing my chronic anxiety too. Say, for example, I start today. I'm doing something today. And I was expecting it to reach a certain way and it's not happening. And then that can trigger me. So then I realized and I said, no, okay, you can't take it like, because that's how I developed chronic anxiety. In the first place, it was like there was so much to be done. Saturday is usually that's how we know it. Saturday was usually soup, whichever kind of soup, pea soup, chicken foot soup, whatever soup, tribe soup, cow foot soup, this a soup, that is soup. That's how I grew up. So it was always a particular thing on a particular day. And then we used to have what you call it? And Mr. Legislator used to say him put on in pyjama first. That was usually we say. That was usually two of my brothers live in America, and then various people. I even changed my name by the so it's as I said, it's one day at a time. I realized what was causing and how I developed. I realized how I developed the eating disorder because I have 10 letters to address and it come today and it should have gone back when and then it developed. So I have to readjust the balance. Yeah, mine too. But it's also the fact that I was supposed to be doing certain things, and then the letters keep because most of what I do, I didn't have any help. I done it myself. So the letter will come today, and then another one come, and I have to be dealing with it, and they give you this, and they deal with this, and they give you that. So it's a lot of. They know which button to push, like where how they send ambulance and they out at my door how many hours she let them in or whatever. And I decided me. So when the others come now, I'm waiting on them to send whatever. They're all in this trip together. I even keep this wedding. I even keep this wedding invitation for a reason. Because I need to tell something around that. So they reckon everybody is trying to get me because I have a go at everybody. But if they do me things, I'm gonna have a go with them. See, I even have my son's transcript when he passed his exam. How many years now? It ain't easy. The fact of the matter is, you have people who is gonna set you up. Yeah, and they will do that. Yeah. So see there is risperidone. See here me put it. But it's gonna make something. Yeah. So them are gonna give you something now. And you're gonna need some in some common. You're gonna need something now with it. Yeah. And then you're gonna need something now. And then you're gonna need something now. So by the time they're finished with you. No, I'm gonna make a documentary with this. So I have other things. Yeah. Because people are coming. See my little thingy here, when I put them, I sing at the globe. So even if I say I'm a good singer, yeah, I do have one. Yeah. I have one too. I have a paper shredder too. It's right at the hallway there. So that's my specialty, special educational need. Yeah, I was sitting in here writing poems and songs for Paul. And then I realized, oh my God, my obsessive compulsive disorder is taking over. So I have to apologize and cut it out. Oh God. That's when I graduated from Open University. To where I am now. You see, it's nice. People are here gelling and talking together from across the waters to another across the waters. And see, when I made that as on FIFA referee 2011. So what it is, I stumbled on something, and then that's what. So everybody is having a go at me. So when they keep me excluded and I don't have no way out, they think they get me. So that's my little whatever. So when you see, I tidy up and I put back out. So that's the patty pan. And see my clothes drying and Paul gave me this. So I see me set up my thing in here. They all have bicycle. They have one little something I don't know how to set it up. So my clothes I am here. So when they come in, I can take a and show them. Yeah, I know that. But this place was a mess compared to what's happening. Yeah, this place is a mess. It's in good condition compared to where it was. When Mr. Badalu told me I need to declutter because they're burying me under paperwork. So this is my yeah. But as I said, as soon as I start something, As soon as I start something, it's another thing. You find something to stop me. I went out and I win a big vase. I used to do the good. I used to do the cry, but now I keep it out of the public because they use it against you. But you know, with me is I used to have my brothers. When anything I have them to talk to, and then they talk me to one. But then they all deserted me. Who do I have to? I have three, whatever, and nobody calls me, plus a house phone. And simple, gradually, I'm getting used to. It's my brother used to say it's me alone born. So yes, already I'm feeling much better because now I know I'm not alone. Yeah, I know I'm not alone. But when I decide to come here, I felt hopeless. But now there is hope because at least somebody's hearing me. Yeah. Imagine getting up. You're a woman who run here, run there. You're doing all two events one day, and then all of a sudden you're shut in. You have to barricade your door because you don't feel safe. Sometimes you don't draw your curtain because you don't want to see the outside world. And the one little place you have to go do your drumming, they take it away. It's sad, very sad. Okay, people, I have nobody to whatever. As I said, it's us, and I like the ambience and whatever is happening. I got one at Vauxhall Market, but it doesn't have the skin is broken. So from I got it, Rasapa keeps saying, Rasapa keeps saying, so Lloyd took it. I took it to Lloyd, his friend is gonna fix it. Well, small jumps. See me have me jump me go out and me buy for when me come. Mother the gravestone. The guy said 25, I said 20, and he gave me. So I have this one. This is another one. We go to me see things that we buy because it's long time I'm trying to set up my storytelling. So I've been intent on setting up my story. The windows of heaven are open, and the blessings are falling tonight. It brings joy, joy, joy in my heart, since Jesus make everything right. Hallelujah. I gave him my old battered garment exchanging. He gave me a robe of pure white. I am singing, I'm happy. The windows of heaven are open. So me buy me things from whatever. But me one can do it. So me have me mic here, so. So me have me something there, so. But me one can do it. No. They do their thing and they have people coming here. But if I talk in here, is a problem. So it's not stoke up nothing. I have rights. And I'm not going certain decibel, but it's their problems. Yeah? No, I shouldn't be planning my life around when they are here or not here. Like I open my door when they are not here to go pick up my letter. Why should that be? But yet they bring anybody in here and do whatever. We have to set certain standards, and why they say I'm struggling. So yeah. And I have my thing. So see, I go out and I buy and I buy a keyboard from phone. So me have my thing. But as soon as I pick myself, yeah, then me buy. So me, and as soon as I sit down in here, I not try to get it. I do. But if I don't get any help, and it's just me alone plugging on, where's the incentive? I got a great idea from Garfield and I'm going to do it. So today is healing. Because tomorrow, I get up and I go a light for the team. And I come. No, I don't know where do. See ya. So maybe I made that come. A story telling me I tell. See them, see ya. I may put them around here so. Deep and wide. There's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Me in here and them I have party, how much door across. And all over one night, me here party have vibrating here. I will never do anything, whatever to do, whatever. Yeah? So that is the thing when we let them take away our natural gift. Because my natural gift is singing. Yeah? Me not storing the SHIT anymore. So see there, they buy them to tell story. So me close them at dry. Rastafari bird legs give me this. You look like Rastafari bird legs. I think I have to go to Streatham. So I will go up to Lloyd and pick up the thing. Yeah? So yes, me I go put on, me I dress up and step like a post pan hot brick. Dress up, put step like I put my hat brick. That means I may have on shoes in a house. I may have them here, some of them are dry run. Yeah. So I'll go to Streatham, come back, and make it probably in the evening, afternoon session, it's better. So I get my Streatham out of the way. Maybe I dress African. I have quite a few African outfits. I have to put on my wig, of course. Or should I put on my cultural clothes? I'll decide what I put on. Let the spirit lead me. Say the spirit in me, the spirit in me, spirit in me, that the spirit in me. So from when me sort out the TV, and from me sort it out and it did not turn on back again, me not TV somebody. But it sort out so me can get whatever. From it sort out, see put on out there. I shouldn't be having to live like this. But I can't change the cycle. One at a swift go. I have to do it one day at a time and get collaborators. See me go other day and me buy this a basket. See me go and me buy me basket. Me get me see it in a shop. And me say this can be used. I saw me go around a charity shop. See how one little piece of gone. But I saw me go around and me say this can use for me storytelling. From me, I want to set up storytelling. You see if me did I get help where me could have be. Eh? I want to do something for women, International Women's Day and my husband. But I was hoping Paul, but no, I can't Paul out of the equation. Yeah, but when I come on too strong and Paul, no. Bye. Yeah, Paul no one know them they attach me. So I read it wrong. And I apologize. See? You sit down in here and me right. Yeah? But I always suffer from separation from an early age. Because when people used to come like holiday time, the family gathered, and when it's leaving time, I was the one who was sad. And it's since I come here and I studied and I realized they have something called seasonal affective disorder. So I'm somebody who needs to be talking, laughing, sharing, whatever. And when I sit here and I want to talk and I call my family and nobody's answering, and everybody stop talking to me, it hurt like hell. And then I decide, I keep calling and doing, and then I say to myself, stop. When I find the lovely memories, and I said, okay, let me send it, go and show them. And when I get things like, oh, I have to do this and that. So how did I get here? I ask myself. But I realize if I don't stop it, people are always, always, always going to be using me. So I have to put a stop to all of that. And I said I'm setting up my thing, and then that not working, then the mouse not working, in spite of me going buy expensive one. And I said, no, first time I used to stress myself, and I said I find ways to do whatever. So that's basically it. How about the Metropolitan Police? Okay, it was good. At least I resolved some of the whatever needs resolving, so I can move on. It ain't gonna be easy, but I would not believe that coming up 12, 11 years, I said my goodbye to my mother. And now, instead of my husband is dead and I'm going, no, I have everything. I don't have a dryer. I have a washing machine, and during the winter, I put them in the bathroom and on the radiator. And in the summer, I put them out in the garden. So I have a washer. I don't have a dryer. No, no, I have that. I have a washer, but I don't have a dryer. It is sad what is happening when I realize how much I do for families, because I grew up poor. My life started off okay, but then when dad took sick, everything went downhill. I'm glad that I had people around me who could help some of the way, but not many people were able to help with the emotional aspect of my journey. Not that I think it's lack of knowledge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But in order to focus on myself, I have to go back and bring forward what happened so I can move forward. Yeah. So focusing is also you reflect and you leave it there, you deal with it, and you move on. And don't keep harping back. But if you don't deal with it, you're gonna go back and look back at it. So you have to focus is about looking back and moving forward. No, 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 no. Well, for you, how you deal with your thing is how you deal with your thing. And how I deal with my thing is how I deal with my thing. And then we can meet halfway in deciding you were able to resolve yours that way, and I was able to resolve mine this way. But I think now I look back and I realize that same way I was looking for a father figure, but I also want somebody to love me as a husband. I was thinking that if I give people what they want and ask me for, that would make them love me or whatever, whatever, whatever. The same way I realize, yeah, the same way I realize Lord wants something from me that I will not be able to give him. Yeah? I realize that Lord wants something from me that I will not be able to give him. And I'm not going to delay. Already I have something to hold on because I said to him. But when I hear him using serve, I realize. And it would be cruel and mean of me to let him live in hope that me and him is going to have that type of a relationship. It's not going to happen. Okay, very true. Exactly. And some people don't allow us to talk like I'm here with you now. Because some of you people were there, and before I wasn't paying attention. Sometimes it's when I finish the live, I realize, oh, people are making comments. But now I have time to sit down and listen because read and listen. Because if I wasn't reading, I would realize that I'm not the only one who has a eating disorder or other underlying conditions. But I know where did eating disorder develop, how it developed. But the more they push you and pressure, because they have their strategies, you know. All this is a strategy to keep you down. Because they have one thing in mind, yeah. They using say you don't have capacity. You know? So all of a sudden you don't have capacity when you cared for you haven't worked for 10 years, you cared for your husband, you may, and that's the thing people don't understand. Video record, it's called a defensive practice. You know, I used to share everything, I stopped sharing everything now. Or I don't share it as it is happening. So I maybe may wait a day or two and then I share because you can make it relevant to a scenario. Look at that young chappie who killed the three girls and now they're parents. But look how long he was was under investing. Who supported that chappie? Nobody. Now everybody is having a go at the parents, this and what about the officials, whatever. So that's what I'm saying with my husband. Why nobody intervened and cared when I was with my husband? I made it public. You know what happened? One day, my husband, in his anger, lift. I just saw him lift up the walking stick. You know what I did? I called the police and reported it right here. I'm not saying once you see a person made an attempt, don't let it escalate. He had other times when he came here and I opened my door and put him out there and I called his son. And once he calmed down, I take him back in. De-escalate, de-escalate. And what I found out is I used to follow them up. Me I fight fire with fire, iron with iron, and I decide to stop. So now, because they're not getting their way because they have an agenda, they come and they sweep and they bounce the broom on here. And if I look at it, what did the woman do other day? Hoovering now. She's hoovering here and bouncing the hoover on here. My friend said to me, Mervily, if you hear she out there shout for help, do not open your door. It's not minding your business. We're sisters together. We're sisters together, and that's one of the reasons I pick up too. Most of the people around me, and I pick up certain things about a certain person too, because all of a sudden it's over me like a rash. I'm very astute. I remember I said I think like a man. I grew up with brothers. So I see certain patterns. It's not mine. If you don't talk, you're thinking it. So you might as well you say it and we can discuss it. For me, nothing about minding my business anymore. It's when I started, maybe you weren't around when I started, but I was really down, 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 down. Because there was no one. And I started this and see. This is the second one. I done 3 hours, I done the other one because I said, you know what? All I'm doing is chatting. That's my function right now. Yeah. When I finish now, I know the tightening of the stomach is loosening, so I'll be able to eat. I can quickly rustle up things. I have bread. I even have oats. I have cornmeal. I I know I'm gonna eat. Yeah, yeah. But why should I have family who I always relied on and they're not there? I pick up the phone and I call. Yeah, yeah. Each time, because I know the reason I've been excluded from Moonshot, but it's the way they go about it. Drumology is your group. You set up Drumology, and you're gonna say you did. If you said, "Oh, you're not," they said you're not welcome at Moonshot. Fine, but you're gonna say you're not welcome at Drumology, and if you come, they're gonna call the police. What is Drumology? Your group. That's what I'm saying. Wording is very powerful. Moonshot is the place where you have gemology. But you're right that I will tell Mervy Lee myself she's not welcome at gemology. Gemology is your group. So if you had said, I will tell Mervy Lee myself that I am not welcome, she's not welcome at Moonshot, else we're going to call the police. There would be a different thing. And then I see you write that in the group. You didn't tell me anything about it until I see you write. And when I call you know, all I see you write in the group. I will tell Mervy myself she's not welcome at gemology. You didn't say anything to me, you put that in the group, you're going to tell me. But you're not man enough to tell me. I call you and I know that's when you're going to tell me that you heard. And they said if you come, you're going to call the police. Am I coming to gemology? Or am I coming to, is it gemology who is going to call the police or is it Moonshot? And who in Moonshot, is it Irie or is it my former employees because they have a place in there? So there has got to be a conversation. That's why I said Rasapa sold me out for £5 a head, whatever, because he's charging £5 a head to teach the drumming. And you pay for the drum when you go there. No, he was a good friend to me. That's no miscommunication. Or is it for me? Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah? I am talking about my situation with Rasapa. So maybe I'm picking up other people's vibes. Me and Rasapa meet through Rastafari Birdlegs because Rastafari Birdlegs get him to come listen to me sing, and so it go. So then we had our engagement through whatever. I lent him money when he was going to Jamaica before. This time he was going to Jamaica, I lent him money. I didn't get back the last money. So then I look at it and I see people like, I realize I'm being used again. Because I hear him mentioning some things. Because if somebody is coming to my house, I'm in my natural habitat. I'm not going to dress up and put on lipstick and makeup and whatever, and that's something. And then I hear certain comments and I'm thinking, okay, here we go again. Like me a cool off a man. I'm not a cool off a no man. Yeah? I'm not a cool off a no man. I've never been in a relationship that it's not mutual respect or whatever. And if I'm in that relation, as I said, if the man is mine, like my first husband, I walk away and leave him for the woman because my auntie was in the strait she was in because of a relationship. Workplace relationship, my auntie was top on Norris, tighty, toity, speaky, spooky. I understand. Relationship problem, and blow through, blow and blow turn back, blow and whatever. And because of her stubbornness, she never pay for the work where they obey somebody do and get her better. So the somebody did that she have to live with it. And she died on the street. Truck tire blow out and lick her at Jamaica Street. So you have to know those stories. Yeah? So that's what I realized. I always thought I can't do this on my own. I always need to be surrounded. But now I'm realizing I can exist on my own. Because the first time I buy this, I buy one and I buy, and I would be stressing and just make that what I thought something do. I need to replace the battery in that. I don't work it out yet. First time I would be so stressed. So I'm learning to accept my day. There was a time I would be shaking like this. I am able to be in control. That's why I hate the triggers and I stay away from them. So that's why now I even decide stop fighting fire with fire. Sometimes I don't open my curtain because I don't want to see anybody. I block out the bottom with things. So I'll be in here and they can't see me. But then the provocation, you come, now you go hoover, banging on there and whatever. If they slam, if they just you leave the door ordinary, I don't have no need to look out through my window and hear it. But if you're gonna slam and I'm here, I'm gonna do something. Yeah? My very own. You tell me I would consider strangers that we meet by the way. And already plans are being made. Exactly. So that's why I stop. That's why I stop. So you have to beat them at their own game. Yeah? I stop. Yeah? That's what they do. But when you're in your own garden and they're gonna come there and fling me and say, why they want it for their defense. What defense? But the day I'm here celebrating my brother's birthday, now you show your defense. You come and you sweep and you bang the broom on here. And by the time I'm look out, it's a problem. And then police gonna come here and there and record say, I was shouting through them to the neighbor through the window. It's got to be, if I'm in my place and I'm shouting through it's got to be a reason. Am I an idiot? The same way they made the report that came from work 1,500 hours. They heard shouting and screaming. They went upstairs, opened their window, and I cursed them. So where was I? I decide to give up my rights. I know what my rights are. So that's why I do a lot of recording. Yeah? Other day, two persons come here are black and are white. And when I talk, because you have to talk to other people to make sense. So yes, they are from the same team and you're inviting me for meeting and whatever. You come all the way. And then after you left, ambulance came and when I called now you say whatever. You had heard. Somebody phoned and reported that I was screaming and shouting. Nothing like that happened. Even if I was screaming and shouting, that day in particular, when nothing like that. But the threat was made the day before that they sent in the ambulance to get me. The same way when police came here to murder me, to say I come into, they told me over the phone that I'm a criminal and anywhere I'm seen, they're gonna arrest me. And they invited me for meeting for the 1st of December. I said I have my diabetes check, so I couldn't come. Could we change it? And they came the day before, so I'm thinking, okay, they were listening to me. So don't care what recording I have. Mr. Badalu said if I wasn't recording when they came, yeah, because they have one thing they call an injunction. That's what I do now. Yeah, because when you work out the patterns, let them kick because they can't come in here. Because when the ambulance came the other day, once I come in, I put the lock on. My only concern is if they break the glass. Well, somebody said they will not break the glass. But the woman is so brazen now. She now coming to the window. Yeah? No, I start certain things I'm learning. So I'm willing to give up my rights. And my brother even said, don't call the police. But all right. I didn't. Okay, you are seeing it in a different light. Yeah? But because I said the word is very potent. Yeah? I didn't say I want to end my life. Where they push me, you must understand clarity. Where they push me, because I'm being pushed. Yeah? So I need you to take back that and rephrase it. If you're working with me, work with me. Yeah? That day in particular, when I said what I did, my son's birthday, I wanted to celebrate my son's birthday, and nothing was happening. Yeah? I've been trying to get the cameras. I was hoping Paul was going to help. Nobody's helping me. Yeah? So you see the sense of whatever I'm saying. When all that was being said and done, but I'm being pushed. And the aim was for this statistic to become reality. Yeah? Yeah? The aim is look at this smile. I didn't pose for this. It was a thingy happening and the photographers came and they took me out of the crowd like this. Same like that. So now I'm being pushed. And when I did not do what they expect me to do, here it is. So now my husband and I did become this. So look at all the statistics. 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment. This was 2016. Now it's 2025. So yes, I got pushed to the point now where I started thinking I'm better off not here. Because now you have to also learn to not to use certain narratives, they use it against me. I reached to the point where I'm thinking I'm better off not here. But Satan is good, strong. Don't think Satan is not wily. So when I pick up the phone and I'm trying to speak, and nobody will answer. If I'm here where somebody is, if I'm there and the thoughts are going around in my head, and Satan is gonna tell you, do it, do it, do it, do it. You're better off not here. Nobody is seeing me. We were discussing earlier on about coming together as a group and doing like cooking and stuff. I've been trying to get the camera. Paul was supposed to be getting whatever. Then I asked Robert, and then I asked, and I've been asking. So Mr. Badalu says he's going to order it or whatever. Yeah? But the main thing is there where they kick in the door. Because I have the woman on thingy when Lloyd came the other day saying, nobody has ever kicked my door. But yet people can hear my door being kicked on live. I'm recording my husband in the bedroom and you can hear it. So what they are saying is nothing, and even the psychiatrist who came here, and that's why I'm saying the solicitors, they are in it. They say nothing that I'm saying is true, I'm making it up. Remember now, when my husband was here, at least we could cry and do. Okay. Man come on my window the day before my son's birthday, saying that he must come outside so he can sort him out. And then listen now. The next day, my son's birthday, I was on Twitter, I see them writing something about racism, and I put it on there. My story. 2 female came here. Well, that's what I said. Have your thing. Yeah? Have your thing. So I recorded them. All because of the racism thing. Now, I reported them. I raised concerns. And now the person who is investigating. Me must send my thingy, go give them. And yet they said that's whatever. So I couldn't upload it, whatever. I said, go find it yourself. They still investigate. What she did how many years ago, I had to go to Croydon Magistrates Court 3 times, and then they just whatever. And then I had to go to Walworth Police Station. They're still investigating. But the BT engineer who came out, he said whoever is doing whatever is captured on their camera. She's now brazen now, she's coming out the window where the whatever. Because when she put up the camera, she turned it directly to the road. Then it shifted, so it's as I'm coming in. They have a pattern. Then they would be on the stairs, the 2 of them, like when Lloyd came and telling Lloyd, nobody has ever kicked mine. Everything she does, she put it down to me. The garden is another one. If you had seen that garden, the right of color, as soon as a leaf float out of the room, she says she's sweet, but she makes sure. And she has plants in her window. So then I realized the triggers. So you see, when they used to come down and kick the door and whatever, I wait till they gone and me open my door and me put my mouth up there and me turn my camera and me chat, me stop. I know. But when she did this, it was, I had planned to get baptized for my 68th at Riley. So I joined the community gospel choir. I started going to church. I came from church one Sunday. And my husband was sat right here. I don't remember if it was this chair or the other chair because I had a blue one first. And when I came in, I could see her upstairs recording. She cut the garden and was recording it. When I came in here, my husband was sat right here looking through the window. There was tears in my husband's eye because he spent so much money, B&Q, build that garden up back and front, but it was flowers here. Daffodils on one side, this, that. There was tears in my husband's eye, believe me. And my husband said to me, she looked at him through the window and cut the garden. And I went back out and I give it to her. No matter, say me just a come from church. because I saw her flipping. Right. Then she cut it a second time and I give it to her. She cut it the third time. I think that's when my friend was here from America. And I give it to her. And when she cut it the fourth time, I said, no, leave it. Yeah? See somebody come in, I hear the door, but it's the normal one. I have no need. It's people moving about. But when you what the man used to do, he goes out in the 5 o'clock hours. And sometimes if I'm sleeping, he slammed that door so hard. Then when the woman is going out, she kick the door, but her kicking of the door don't bother me as his. But she just get one kick and she's so cold to nothing. You see, when he kicks it, he will kick the door, boom, and he go up and he come back another 5 or 10, boom, and he go back, boom. So sometimes I lose my voice. So when the police came other day, it was a plot. She flaming me around there for she wanted for her defense. Because they already get the result from the court. And they're talking about, because Mr. Badalu could hear, they get everything. I don't do certain things certain way. That's why I was relying on Paul. And that's another thing. Mr. Badalu said he's going to try and help me. Because Robert was telling me one thing, another thing. When I'm not in certain frame of mind, don't tell me to do certain things. It's not going to work. And it's going to make me stressful. Like earlier on, they stopped my cloud backup. So I had to go in and luckily there was no problem. Okay, that's good to know. If I have this information now, I put it down till when I'm in the frame of mind. Like when somebody came on earlier and one of my things and explained what vacated mean. Yeah? So at least I'm processing that information. But I can't just, the thing with me, I can't just jump up. I have to plan my life. I can't just jump up and decide that I will to do something. It might affect me. I used to get up and I'm going out. That's before Tom came here. I'm ready. I reach the door and something said, did you turn off the cooker? And I go back. That's why my life I have to and then I got out of all of that. I got out of it. My biggest problem right now is I'm on my own and the fear of not being locked out. So even when I put the door on the latch, I have to put something there to catch it. If I'm going somewhere, I have to track out my thing, bus, train, and everything. If me turn the road there, me find myself around there. So my life has not been easy. Yeah? But I wean myself out of certain things and I'm proud of my accomplishment. Yeah? I realize people have been using my weakness, my kindness for weakness, my very own. You take, and all I'm asking is for a little bit. Yeah? I meet somebody in April, May, June, July. That gone. I meet Lyndon at the launch of an border crossing Song Street where I am the composer. And Lyndon come here, do interview with me and me and my husband, my brother and me. I saw the first thing when he asked me to come to whatever. And then all of that gone. And those things don't hurt. It's sad. So now I do not rely on it. Well, I try not to rely on anybody because even Robert was a constant whatever. And I see everybody drifting, drifting. So I said, okay, learn to live on my own. I have my resources. I set up my chat. I chat. I have lots of things. Yeah. What do you know about my calmness? What do you know about me and my calmness? Huh? What do you know about me and my calmness? What? Are you giving me a message? What do you know about me and my calmness? So you've known me when I'm not calm, is it? Huh? I am so happy to watch you calm like this. It's beautiful to watch. Your pattern of writing reminds me of somebody. Are you? You're giving me a compliment. How many times have you been on my life? Yeah? How many times have you been on my life? How many times? No. We are humans, we don't all use the same words. No. I'm challenging you on that. You're the same one who up there said something about my son. Yeah? We don't use the same words. No, we don't. I'm challenging you on that. Let's have a discussion about this. We are humans, we don't all use the same words. No. Who are you? Who are you? Want to tell me who you are? Yeah? Ever loving. You told your son you want to end your life and that sometimes you stay online so you don't hurt yourself. Isn't that you, ever loving? Isn't that you? Please go. Because why are you putting that? I told my son I want to end my life. And now you whatever. Get off here, please. If you are the person I'm thinking of, you have so many names. Sorry if you're not the person. But right now I'm thinking you're here to trigger me. If you're not here to trigger me, what your full name has to do with it? What your full name has to do with it? Everybody's gone and now whatever. Yeah? What your full name have? Yeah, but I just went and read. Get off here, please. Go. Yeah? You have not mentioned my son, but you just said I told my son that I want to end my life, but you're whatever. Please go. You're Mimi Awusu. I'm Anizenawe. I don't need to go and read anything. Go, please. Yeah? I'm watching the pattern. We all humans, we say the same. I'm watching the pattern. You find yourself back in here. Yeah? I'm watching the pattern. You take me 10,000 pounds. Yeah? So you've been here from when? You're always coming in. Why don't you leave me alone? Yeah? Everybody gone, you still here. You make up all sort of names to come on here. Why you coming here to torment me? Yeah? How much you get paid to come to torment me? Or ever loving or whatever. The first thing I spotted there, I told my son, whatever. No, I never said anything. Don't misconstrue anything I say. Don't misconstrue anything I say. You're just evil. Mimi Owusu. You meet me in April, May, June, July, you scam me 10,000 pounds. And you go write whatever page thing for housing for women. And you have the heart keep coming here, calling my phone and all that you're doing to me. Can anybody be so evil? Go and play with Dominic. Go on. We are all humans, we use the same word. We are all humans, we use the same words. No, we are all humans, but we don't necessarily use the same words. You're an evil girl, Mimi Owusu. You're evil. You take my £10,000, not counting other money, what went through the bank. Yeah? You take my £10,000, not counting other money. You set up near Harrison. Because when you tell me about you get somebody to do work, you are Harrison. You are Harrison. You are Dexter Blackman. You are all those people. And you're so evil. Leave me alone. Let me survive. It's hard enough. Instead of you coming here and tormenting me. You're so whatever to see me calm and whatever. I look at the patterns. Don't take me for an idiot, Mimi Owusu. Vibes that I have now. If I'm not careful, and Mimi Owusu is there to make me lose it. That's what you're here for. Mimi. All the good vibes that I have, I develop. If I'm not careful, I lose it. Eh? Look what you have done, Mimi Owusu. Look what you've done. Yeah? I don't know why this one won't come on. I don't know. Yes. Yeah? You're so proud of yourself to be here taunting me. Yeah, you told your son whatever. Go away, don't come back on my thing. Go put your head in your oven. The oven that Robert came to fix. You know exactly what you're doing. You know. Yeah? Come here like whatever. You're so proud or whatever. Calm or whatever. What you know about me and calm? Yeah. We will prove if you're not Mimi. We will prove if you're not Mimi. You was bigging me up. I asked you how many times you've been on the platform, haven't I? Yeah? I asked how many times you've heard me. So how come come in? And how you might tell my son about, so I am whatever. No, it doesn't add up. Yeah? It doesn't add up. But I won't delete that. I leave it. You find me everywhere I am. You have a reason. I won't delete it. No. I'll leave it. You know exactly who you are. Why you're doing this to me. 3 months. April, May, June, July, 4 months or whatever. And you come in here, you meet my brother. Yeah? I must see you call the ambulance, whatever. I must see you call the ambulance, whatever. Yeah, you did send whatever around. Get off my thing. I don't need you, me, house. Get away. Go away. Go away while you're following up. Yeah? Send my £10,000 and give me. Send my £10,000 and give me. You take out name in college, Dexter, in Harrison, whatever, and you take my money. You take my money. You take my money. Yeah? You know Lyndon, what Lyndon done to me. Yeah? You and Liz, you was bigging me up. I don't need you to big me up. You're an evil girl. Get out of my life. Don't come on my life. Leave me alone. Let me survive. I don't know which one. Yeah? Leave me alone. Let me survive. Why do you keep following me up? You call me phone at all hours of the day and night. I'm not supposed to get any rest. When you're bigging me up, I don't need you to big me up. You've done enough damage in my life already. Haven't you done enough damage? You were there saying what my family said. So all of a sudden, no. Go away.